Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope all of you will be fine and doing well. I am your science teachers with today's sample lecture of Zoom online class of level 4. In the previous lecture we have started our new unit number 6, solid, liquid and gases, and have studied the matter and the three states of matter. Today we will study about the gas, which is the third state of matter. How the particles are arranged in gas, which particles, the tiny particles called atom. In a gaseous substance, the particles have no regular arrangement. No regular arrangement means they are arranged in irregular pattern. They have no sequence of arrangement of the tiny particles. They are scattered in the substance. In the gaseous substance, the particles are placed far apart from each other, means they have the more enough space and they can move freely at high speed because the space between the particles, the atom particles is very large and they have enough space to move freely at high speed. It means the particles are not tightly packed, so the gas can compress easily and have highest energy than solid and liquid. When the gaseous substances are heated, the particles can move freely at a high speed. So the particles has high energy than solid and liquid. So the gas can be compressed easily. For example, when we fill air is an example of matter and is a gaseous state of a matter. Air is a mixture of gases. So when we fill air in a tire at high pressure, this tire is filled with the air. When we fill a balloon with air, the size of a balloon increase, which means that air are compressed in the air balloon. Another example is CNG gas. CNG gas is what? It is a compressed natural gas. CNG is a natural gas, but why it is called compressed natural gas? Because it can pressurize and compress. So CNG is an also example of gas. Our next topic is changes of state. Changes of states means the three states of matter, solid, liquid and gas can be changed from one state of matter to another state of matter. How these three states of matter can be changed from one state to another state? These three states of matter can be changed into another states of matter by heating and cooling. When we heat the solid substance, it can be converted into a liquid substance. When we cool the liquid substance, it can be converted into a solid state. For example, ice cream. Ice cream is a solid state of matter, but when we place the ice cream at a room temperature, it can be melted and can be converted into a liquid state. Another example is the chocolate. Chocolate is also a solid state, but it can be converted into a liquid state at room temperature. When we freeze the water, it can be converted into a solid state. So the states of matter can be converted from one state to another state by heating and cooling. On heating, the state can be changed to another state by melting and evaporation, and on cooling, the states of matter can be changed by freezing and condensation. Okay, what is melting? Melting is the process in which a solid changes to liquid by heating. Melting is the process in which the solid changes into liquid. जब हम किसी solid state को heat up करते हैं, so the solid state can be changed into liquid. For example, melting of ice. Melting of ice cream and melting of chocolates. Ice cream and chocolates are the solid state of matter and it can be converted into liquid state at a room temperature. Ice is a solid state. When we heated the solid ice or we place the ice at a room temperature for some time, it can be converted into a liquid state, which is a water. Water is the liquid state of ice. This is called the melting. Melting is the process in which the solid changes into liquid by heating. For example, melting of ice, melting of ice cream, and melting of chocolate. Freezing. Freezing is the process in which a liquid changes into solid when cool. Freezing is the process in which a liquid state changes into a solid when we cool it. For example, water changes into ice. जब हम water को freeze करते हैं, ठीक है, so it can be converted into a solid state which is called the ice. Ice is the solid state of water. Freezing is the process in which a liquid changes into solid when cool. Condensation is the process in which a gases change into liquid when cool. कंडेंसेशन वो प्रोसेस है जिसमें गैसियस स्टेट जो होता है वो लिक्विड स्टेट में कन्वर्ट होता है जब हम उसको कूल करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल व्हेन वी पुट अ आइस क्यूब इनटू अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर, जब हम आइस क्यूब्स को एक ग्लास ऑफ वाटर में डालते हैं तो क्या होता है कि उस ग्लास के आउटर सरफेसेस पे हमारे साथ वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स आ जाते हैं. तो वो वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स क्यों आते हैं? क्योंकि उसमें जो गैसियस स्टेट होता है वो water vapors के फॉर्म में आ जाते हैं. So it is a gaseous state can be converted into a liquid state when we cool. This is called the condensation. Evaporation. What is evaporation? Liquid change into gaseous state when absorb heat. जब liquid को हम heat करते हैं तो वो कौन से स्टेट में कन्वर्ट होता है? वो गैशियस स्टेट में कन्वर्ट होता है. सो दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड द एवोपरेशन. फॉर एग्जांपल जब हम वाटर को बॉयल करते हैं तो आपको उसमें नज़र आएगा कि उससे एक धुआं से उड़ता है. वो क्या होता है? दैट इज़ द गैशियस स्टेट. इसको हम वाटर वेपर्स कहते हैं. अगर आप उस धुएं के ऊपर हाथ रख लें और उस पर देख लें तो आपको तो उस पर आपके हाथ पे मॉइस्चराइज सा वाटर से फील होगा. सो दिस is the process of evaporation. Evaporation is a process in which liquid changes into gases when absorb heat. जब रेनफॉल होता है और जगह जगह पानी खड़ा हो जाता है तो आप देखते हैं कि कुछ दिनों के बाद वो पानी गायब हो जाता है. क्यों गायब होता है? क्योंकि जो सन लाइट उस वाटर पे पड़ती है तो वो उससे वो वाटर हीट अप होके एवोपरेट होना शुरू होता है. सो दिस इज़ द प्रोसेस. दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड द evaporation. So this is your today lecture. Take care. Allah Hafiz.